Thank you, Anu, for the introduction, and thank you all for coming. Uh, I think I'll start by saying that we are very fortunate to live in a generation who has seen so many transformation. We have seen the amazing impact of internet and technology that has happened during our lifetime and the impact it has created in our lives. Now, one of the main reasons why it is possible for the technology to make this impact on our life is the way that technology has become accessible. And that technology has become accessible in an affordable way to many, many people is because of one thing that I hope all of us are carrying. It's a smartphone, right? Smartphones shipment are increasing continuously. So we started this journey in 2008. That's when people looked at iPhone first. They saw the possibility and the potential of smartphones. And from that point onwards, the adoption of smartphones has just skyrocketed. We are now shipping close to 1.5 billion smartphones every year. That's a huge number. If you think about it, world population is around 7.5 billion, and we are shipping 16% of that amount in new smartphones every single year. And we are at the cusp of making it even bigger, and that is happening because of the innovations around 5G. So I'm based in the UK, and we have already started rolling out 5G network within the UK, and the speed comparison that we see in 4G and 5G is amazing. We already have great speed with 4G network, and imagine when we have 5G network, the latency as we talk about would probably not stay at all. And once that happens, probably it will reduce the barrier a bit more, and there will be a lot more people who will adopt mobile as a main technology. Now, mobile applications are becoming increasingly important because people are buying mobile phones and they're relying heavily on the mobile interaction. So 50% of the online retailers, they mentioned that having a mobile application, having an e-commerce application is their top priority. It is one of the most important things that they need to do. And they need to do this because the usage of shopping mobile application grew by over 50% in 2017. And when they see that their competitors are going towards mobile experience, they need to copy them to stay relevant. And also because their consumers are demanding it. So when we talk about mobile commerce, there are various ways in which you can think of mobile commerce. You can do mobile commerce by ensuring that your web experience is mobile responsive. So that is the easiest, and that is probably the bare minimum that I believe most of the merchants are already doing. And I would say that in this time and age, probably that's the bare minimum that you expect most of our clients, merchants, or retailers to already have in place. The second thing that is happening is that we are seeing a lot of interest in a technology called progressive web application. Now, progressive web applications is great because although mobile applications are great, but there is still a little bit of friction because a consumer will need to download the app and install the app. Now, that experience may or may not be a friction for many people because, yes, there is a friction, but there are a lot of benefits as well of having a mobile application, because mobile application sort of gives you a confidence, a perceived trust, and a sense of security because it has gone through the guidelines of App Store and Play Store. So you know that when you're downloading something really good. And so your trust on those applications is a lot more than what you would have on otherwise. You also have the ability to use the features that are present natively in the mobile platforms. So for example, if you would want to take your consumers through the omni-channel journey and you want to offer them the power of this mobile platform with the help of technologies such as augmented reality, virtual reality, you want to make sure that you take the take the benefit of knowing where your users are in terms of geolocation and all, then mobile application is a way forward for you. And your consumers are demanding. If you are a merchant or if you are working for a merchant, then share this chart, because for your consumers, it is a retail application. A presence of retail application is considered as an essential application on their smartphone now. So if you look at the data, 35% of the millennials have Amazon as the most used application on their mobile phone. And that is more than the essential applications such as Gmail or the Facebook or the Instagram. So it gives us an insight, it gives us a glimpse that e-commerce or the mobile application are increasingly becoming a primary source of commerce for many merchants, for many retailers. Not only that, what we have also seen is that whenever people are engaging, whenever the consumer is engaging within the ecosystem of a mobile application, usually there is a stronger intent to buy. So you get better conversion rate if they have the journey on the mobile applications. What we also see is that the average order value that you often get from the mobile platforms is a lot more than what you otherwise get on the web platform. So for your business, what you get is you get stronger intent to buy. You are also able to get a higher average order value. And what you are able to offer because of this mobile platform is the better personalization. Once you know a lot more about your user, you are then able to tailor the experience that you are able to offer them. You're also able to offer them connected experience with the help of push notification, with the help of understanding the context and the way they are using your application for the shopping experience. However, despite all the great benefits, we still do not see a lot of retailers still do not have the mobile applications. The reason is the entire typical journey that a retailer or a merchant would need to go through to have this mobile application is a bit daunting. They would have to go through the requirement gathering process. They will have to create the design, the wireframes. They need to develop the APIs. They would have to develop it, publish it, test it. It's a long cycle. And because of this long cycle, there may be crunch that they may have around resource or the budget or the timeline. And that makes it a little bit tricky for the merchants to have this mobile application or offer this mobile experience in place. Now at Renesys, we came across these challenges for many, many merchants. And we helped them by creating mobile applications as and when it was needed for them. But over a period of time, when we were doing it over and over again, we realized that there are many components that we can potentially reuse and convert it into a platform that we can offer readily to our merchants. So with that intent, we created mobiChannel, which is essentially a mobile application platform that is readily available, which is powered by Magento, but you can have any other commerce platform as well. But essentially, all the essential element of a commerce applications are already built in this particular platform. So whether you need features like catalog management, whether you need secure checkout or push notification or support for multilingual platforms or multi-currencies or real-time sync, any other customization that you may need, these are all available out of the box in this particular platform. It is powered by the Magento API. So if you have any existing Magento implementation, it is a straightforward process of launching these applications utilizing this particular platform. So some of the benefits that you get by utilizing this platform is the reduced time to market. So in the journey that we saw, usually, based on our experience, it used to take around 12 to 16 weeks to launch the application on Apple Store and the Play Store. With our platform, we are able to reduce or shrink that time frame from 12 to 16 weeks to 3 to 4 weeks. And that's a great saving in terms of schedule. And because it takes lesser time. We are often able to offer it in the reduced budget as well. And most of these applications are powered by a single code base, and as a result, it is well-tested code base, because it is not only a single merchant or a retailer who is using this. This is used by many more clients, and as a result, it has gone through the scrutiny, and the quality of this code base is improved. It is also built with latest technologies like Kotlin and Swift, which makes it sort of future-proof. So in the mobiChannel world, the journey looks very simple. We already have a ready-made application, and with this ready-made application, the only thing that you need to do is customize the application to meet the needs that you may have for your business. So whether you need to change the look and feel so that it feels like your brand, or whether you have a different user experience that you want to create, you take a very strong base, which has been working for many clients, and then you customize it, and so that process becomes really easy and straightforward. You obviously need to test it. Once you are happy with it, you publish it. And that is the reason why the cost saving and the budget and the schedule saving in the schedule that we are talking about, it's in the region of 60 to 70%. What I would recommend now is that if you would like to see a demo of this application, please come and visit our booth. We would be happy to show you these applications in action and take any questions that you may have. Thank you. Any questions? Thank you for your time.